I told y'all in the past I used to go on panels. I've been over 100 panels, but I stopped going to the panels. And one of the reasons why I stopped going to the panels is because I noticed it was a waste of time. Yeah, essentially it was a waste of time. But the number one reason why I found out it was a waste of time because I noticed a lot of men wanted to argue with old women. I just didn't get it. I really found it perplexing that a lot of men just want to argue with old women. So I'm telling y'all right now, men, stop wasting time arguing with old women. All right, please stop wasting that time. That's time that you can't get back. See, I don't get it. It seems like a lot of men want to argue with women who are 30 and older. All right, once a woman hits age 30, she's officially an old woman. From all biological measures, she's an old woman. You can look this up. This is not me giving you my personal opinion. This is biological fact. By the time she hit 30, she's lost what? 90% of her eggs. Look it up. This is biology. That's why I don't like this whole narrative that if you can't talk about if you talk about biology, you're somehow misogynistic or rage or incel. No, this is a biological facts. I have a degree in biology. All right, I spent many a nights learning about the menstrual cycle and human reproductive organs and all anatomy and all that good stuff. All right, so when a woman hits 30 years old, just stop arguing with them. All right, if they didn't get married or if they got a divorce, if they're a single mother, just move on. All right, the best thing we can do as a society in our unregulated system is just let old women just go do what they do. We should number one keep them away from young women because a lot of older women are going to be jaded and bitter. So that's something we can work to do. Tell them just stay away from the young women. Young women ain't gonna listen to them anyway, so that's kind of self-checking. You know what I'm saying? Young women gonna look at them and like, I ain't listen to that old woman. All right. Number two, if they still can have children, which most of them cannot, tell them don't go start no families. We're hearing about people, women 40s, 50. I heard one 50-year-old woman, and that ain't very common. That's a very rare outlier case having children. I mean, this is insane. This is ridiculous. A woman gonna have a baby while she's also going through menopause. This is nonsense. See what I'm saying? And then you have men who want to get into these debates with these older women about how many people they slept with and whatever they did and how they did it. Look, who gives a shit? She's over 30. She's gonna have a high body count at least over 15 to 20. That's a bare minimum. 15 to 20. She's gonna have that. So at this point, I'm telling men, look, just stop wasting time arguing with old women. They're old, they're over the age of 30. All right, you shouldn't be trying to start a relationship with them anyway, because that's a bad deal. You already know that. It's just like buying used cars. Do you argue with a used carman about why this car got 100,000 miles on it? Do you argue with a used car salesman about why this car is a salvage car or why this car got a check engine light on before you buy it? See what I'm saying? No, you just say, I don't want that car. You move on to the next one. But if you take that deal, he gonna be telling you get off my lot. Why? Because it's buy as is. So that's what I'm saying. Look, leave these old women alone. Stop arguing with them. If they don't meet your standard, move on to other women. Your best bet is to go younger. 18 to 26, I would tell anybody, stay away from 30 and older. They're pretty much done. All right. If you want to have them for recreational fun, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna judge you for it. But please stop wasting time arguing with them.